get me singing.
He just got demoted from owner.
Hey
Bob, I
You're
got that
gonna-
hawk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed history.
That's what I say.
All right, so we thought we were picking up the Demon. However, they're not completely done, but the graphics on the side goes to the old school Demon artwork. So I think pretty sweet, looks good on there. Was curious how the yellow would be with the orange and with the red. And if the camera's anything like the pictures, like this, it looks red a lot of times. Standing here looking at it, this is definitely orange, but kind of an old school stripe pattern. This is also where they used to do a lot of the logos and stuff back in the late 60s, early 70s. So we got that there. But the windshield banner's not done, so it's going to stay here a little longer because I wanted to say stick the magazine across the windshield. So, but that's what we got. Want to get it back to the shop, get it up in the air, give you guys a nice view of the bottom of it. So hopefully still later in this video, you're going to get to see all that and kind of show you the stuff that I know that they've changed between a regular Hellcat or even the 18 Demon to this Demon. So that's where we're at. But what do you think of the design? I'm partial, but I think it's pretty badass. All right, folks, so I know that like we have not been putting videos up on a regular basis because lots of other stuff going on, busy work, but PRI is coming up next week, so we do have to get this back together for PRI. Aiden's working on the wiring harness for the Durango, so 1.0 will be in the gear vendor booth and the Durango will be in the Mickey Thompson booth. So we're working on getting that stuff done. Registration for 6 Summer. So yesterday, all the tracks got announced for 666. So that's going to be an epic event. That is the first event that actually is going to, first drag and drive event to go to 6 different tracks during an event. So that's going to be pretty epic with that coming up in October of next year. But 6 Summer goes on sale tomorrow. And epic event last year. It is the coolest event from a fan perspective that I've been to. The amount of support that we got from people on the side of the road holding signs, from little pseudo bird out stuff on the side of the road with in people's driveways or their business driveways, all the way down to the fan support at the track. And I mean, we packed in the fans at those tracks. And we are going back to Tri-State, so that was I'll call it it had opportunities to be much better. So we have worked with them so that we can go back there this year, make it better, work on the prep, work on everything to make that a cool event. And that brings me to this shirt, because we're going back to same tracks, but support your local track. So new shirt on Sick the Mag. Go grab this one. We just got this one out. They actually just came in, but support your local track. Sick the Magazine is going to go to, with just our events, 16 different tracks in 2024. So that's pretty awesome. Get out to your local track, however small or big it is, and just support your local track, because tracks are disappearing at an alarming rate and there are not new ones opening up at the same rate. So support your local track so it can stay open. Go grab one of these shirts off the website. Show that you are supporting your local track and help advertise to everyone that you are doing that. Now, 6 Summer registration, like I said, tomorrow morning, and then PRI next week. So thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy the rest of the video.
I made this little contraption. So this thing will mount the parachute launcher to the back window. So I'm mounting the parachutes right here on the back window. Instead of down and under here, we don't think they're going to get a lot of air because this has a spoiler that kicks off kind of far. So they could kind of maybe fall on the ground. We don't want that. We want to launch them up into the airstream. So we'll have side and some top. So this thing will bolt in right there. And this will bolt to the frame. I'm going to add another piece of structure right there underneath the window so you don't see anything. That will bolt in 4 places. Then there'll be a hole here for the CO2 launcher laying right there on the table. So the launcher and the chute will be here, similar to a funny car. And yes, that's kind of what I'm replicating because it's kind of different and cool, and it'll piss somebody off, but I don't really care. But this is where they're going, and that way it's not down here too, because when you lift this gate up,
Hey Bob, I got that caulk. I got that caulk you were asking for to fill this gap.
Okay.
So I'll just leave it right
Can
here.
you put it on right now?
No.
Here,
no.
let's just
Whenever
stick
you're
it
done,
on right
bolt
now.
it and then just hit it with the caulk.
Right, all
See you
right.
later, Bob.
Is that silver?
No, it's
Well,
clear.
you told me you were getting silver, so when I did it, it would look like it was welded to the Lexan window. That was your idea.
Clear's gonna have to cut it for now, Bob.
Okay.
But it's paintable really quick.
But thanks.
Yep, you got it.
All right, thanks a lot. So yeah, that was our IT guy, Kevin. He came up with this sweet deal of like pumping caulk around this when I'm done. So yeah, but yeah, the weight of the chutes and launchers and everything down here when you lift the gate up might not want to stay up. So that's why I'm moving them up here as well. Plus the cables are up here on the roof, and they're gonna come through a little hole right here in the window and come over to the parachutes. And then you'll still be able to see out the back window. I gotta put the handle back in here to open this because now it doesn't open. But that is kind of what's happening.
All right, so we are at Motor City Auto Spa. The Talladega was out in Chicago for the show last weekend. And I know I had the initials wrong last time. I'll probably still have them wrong again, but I think MCAAM, I don't know, Macum, I don't know. But Pilot took it out there, Pilot brought it back, and we are at Motor City Auto Spa. Colin, the owner. So, well, you got to be on this side of the camera, Colin. We appreciate it being dropped off, picked up here, or whatever. But I mean, just tell us a little bit about Motor City Auto Spa. You're Royal Oak, right?
Yeah,
Just
2 Royal Oak locations. I'm the general manager here. We do all the new car protection services.
He just got demoted from owner.
All detailing services, underbody services, paint protection films, ceramic coatings, window tint, oil-based undercoatings, and as well as a full-service detail shop.
So yeah, that's my truck, and then probably the Demon. I want to definitely get the invisible wrap, whatever that's called. So
Paint protection film. Yeah.
there you go. Paint protection film. But because I know my last truck, there was always stone chips, like end up rusting like 5 years later from those stone chips, and supposedly that protects that from happening.
Right.
True.
Often happens too quickly here in Michigan with our lovely roads. So.
Right. Yeah, salt chips is probably more of them are probably salt chips than they are stone chips.
Stone chips, yeah.
So,
Salt,
but just
everything.
trying to keep that rust from forming on there, and that's just an everyday vehicle to whatever, try and make it last longer.
For sure.
Cool. Appreciate it, man.
Of course.
So,
Anytime.
thanks.
Love to have you.
All right. There you go. Damn near December, we got snow on the roads. I had to wait. I waited as long as I could for the roads at least to be dry. I hate that there is salt dust on the roads, but is what it is to drive it back. Otherwise I would have had to take a trailer and load it up and strap it down just to drive it 15 minutes. So here's the best we got for now to get it back over to the garage. FYI too, it's like 20 degrees today. This one actually does have heat and air, so unlike some of my other cars where you really got to suck it up, this one does have heat and air, so probably my favorite car to take cruising. So maybe not December cruising, but normal cruising. All right guys, so nice snowy day in Michigan. Good day for the drive to M1. Didn't pass too much salt, so I think we're okay, but back her in to the garage here at M1. But I guess while we're over here, you still got the AFX in its present condition still sitting here. We got the Nova over here. We got the Deuce box, Aiden's car up top, and then we got the other black Camaro. But we have not been over here much since Roadkill, so kind of everything is just laying where it was. But so we'll get this in and probably let her sit here till spring, so we'll see.
Okay, so Tom was giving me shit about maybe not getting stuff done on the Durango before PRI. So look what I did. I got the hood props in. Before PRI, and then I'm probably going to have the parachutes on too. So he was doubting me.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't say this on the video because Zach watches the videos and he's gonna be pissed.
Hey, I'm waiting for flanges for turbos, so it's not my fault. I can't make anything without flanges on the damn turbo, so that's the setback. We did get the 2 in today for the intake. I still need 4 more for the tile hot side of the turbo, and they're supposed to be coming, but I have not got a positive confirmation on that yet. So I'll probably make a call here in a few minutes to see if they're on the way.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're so ready for this. It's not working. Maybe you gotta prime this end of this with your lips first.
Yeah, you just do that in 1 second.
Come on, hurry up.
Dude, shut the up.
I don't have all day for this shit.
You don't do anything all day.
That's coming from the guy that's been sitting in the passenger seat for hours now.
Programming the entire car again.
Maybe you forgot to program this part?
No, I had that off because it came on earlier.
See what a poor sport he is? He gets all pissed at the simplest little Alright, you're in your own. Good luck.
Came in this morning and there's like green residue sitting on top of the tank. Didn't think much of it. And then was messing with some other stuff under here and was looking in the gasket where the fuel pump bolts on was all wet, and all around here was all wet. So popped the cap off and it was completely full. So what hoping happened is one of the valves got slightly bumped and the pressure from the engine from the back fuel tank just went in there, and that's all that happened. Hoping that it's not, that the valve started going bad and that they leaked some by, because that's worst case scenarios if the valves are leaking. Best case scenario, somebody bumped one of the valves slightly and didn't think much about it. But so, it was overflowing.
So this side needs a little massage. You know, you can't get lucky enough to just go from one side to the other, but maybe. It's pretty damn close. By the time I add the 1-inch flange inside of it, it might be cool. On another exciting episode of What the Hell Am I Doing, I am in final installing the back window. This will be where one parachute goes. The other one will go here. I am countersinking all the screws. They're tapped into the frame of the back deck. And I have this sweet little gadget. Where the hell did it go? Right there. This little gadget here countersinks my screws, so every one of them is the same. Like so. And if you don't hold it just right, it can be crooked. But it's kind of a simple process. And then my little aluminum Phillips screws, number 8s, will go through the rubber spacer and into the car and pull everything down nice and tight. And then once I put the framework that I made for the chute, because I had to have a plate that would mount to the car first, then the backer for the launcher, which is here. This guy slips through and will be something similar to this with the little spacer, and it will get bolted to the spacer with the chute all on here. So we'll do a time lapse and you'll get to see the whole little trinket go in.
Another car we get to drive in the snow. Good thing is he's got all kinds of snow in his driveway, so that means he did not salt his parking lot. Traction control still enabled. Took it for a long drive.
Cool. Just the coolest one. That's the windshield banner. It's even on a nice little arc.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty sweet.